have stick brows, overplucked brows from the 90s, and you want to know how to get your eyebrows looking like they've been microbladed, but actually it will cost you less than $5, and stick around because I'm going to show you right now how to get those perfect brows on fleek with just using two different color eyebrow pencils. Okay, so here we go. Hi, Amber. Hello, Melanie. So what I'm gonna do is you first take a lighter brow shade, okay? So usually it would be like a shade lighter than what you have or exactly your brow shade, okay? And I like to work with very fine tip brow pencils, preferably waterproof, water resistant, because you don't wanna do all this work and then the brows are wiping off an hour later. So you want to use something that is going to stay put for all day until you're using a really good makeup remover. And then you want to have a brush at the end. So make sure you're getting good quality. Melanie has overwaxed brows. Let me know down below if you do have like overplucked brows. All right, so what you want to do is first find your natural line of where to start. You can use a white pencil, a nude pencil. Actually, let me take out my nude pencil because that's a good trick. So what you first want to do is line up with the inner corner of the eye. I don't know why some people are doing their brow hairs coming out here. It just makes no sense to me. So you want to line it up with the inner part of the eye. So I'm gonna take a nude pencil that you know mimics the look of concealer. So we're gonna line it up and then you're gonna do like a dot. So you kind of know where to start and finish, right? And then you wanna angle on the outside of your nose, right? Right here on the outer part of the eye is where your brow should end. Now, little tip for really hooded eye, lots of wrinkles. If you're like more heavily wrinkled out here, you don't actually want to bring your brow all the way down to the outer corner of the eye because you're gonna give a drooping hooded eye effect. You actually wanna stop up here. Everything should be going like an upward motion. Not sure if you knew that. So now where to find your arch is you wanna start with the outside of your nasal fold and go diagonal across your eye, and that's how you find your natural arch. So your natural arch, mine, I mean, obviously I've tweezed them right, so I know where they are, but that's how you find the perfect line. So now here's the trick. Let me get my little hand mirror, my little Candice mirror. Love my little Candice mirror. Say hi when you guys are jumping on. Okay, so I'm gonna lean down. This is always best if you lean your elbow on a table and you know, look into a mirror so that you have stable hands instead of your arm flailing in the air all over the place, right? So what you want to do is you first want to create a lower line, okay? So I'm a little overplucked right here. So I'm going against the hair in a very soft, light motion, okay? Hi, Lori. So I'm going to fill in here and then I'm going to stop at my dot, okay? That's why you want to use a lighter pencil for this, because you wouldn't want to start to shape them with something darker. Then what I wanna do is I obviously wanna build up here. I wanna build up more volume. So now, see how the hairs, let me come in, go this way? You wanna do the same thing. So I'm gonna start creating hairs just like this, just like you see in microblading. And then in this part, do you see how the hairs grow this way? So you wanna do that. You want to create hairs. Don't be afraid to go too big because I'm going to show you the trick on how to thin them out. So already we're building up volume. Do you see what I did? And then right here, they go in a downward motion. So I'm going to do hair-like strokes and stop at my dot. So already we have a fuller brow. This is done when you're doing a natural pencil. This particular one is blonde, it's light. So see the difference when I put my face into the screen, right? Then what you do is you jump to the darker pencil. This would be your hair color or something that matches the root, your natural hairline. Hi, Kelly. Hello, hello. Love all you girls. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna repeat it. So now I'm gonna start with a very light touch. Again, you want your elbow on a table so that you can monitor your pressure, okay? And I'm creating those same hair strokes. And again, here, make sure you leave a space. Your hair grows in all different directions. right? So gone are the days you don't just go zoop, zoop, and draw a brow. That's how you get these unnatural looking brows. So I'm doing the hair strokes, and then same here, some light hair strokes. So now look how real that looks when you're using two colors. That's the trick. Two different brow color pencils. Now you can get this bolder. If this is a great natural look, if I want to leave for the day, look at the difference of the overplucked brow and now the realistic. Don't these look like microblading? Give me a yes in the comments if that just shows you how you could do that with two pencils. Now for you bold girls, now you can sit there and accentuate that line again that you started with. Now see how I'm starting to draw that line? But you would never want to draw that line up here because that's where the hairs are. So if you want to build up, you go back to the lighter pencil. Hi, Valerie. Oh, good. Kelly loves it. Lori loves it. So now if I want them a little bit bigger, I'm going to go back to the light blonde one, the light one. Just like that. Now look at that gorgeous brow. Okay. So now a couple tricks that you can do if you messed up, if you went a little cray-cray. What you want to do is take a very small like lipstick brush, or you can use like a nude eyeliner pencil, which I love. This is like a multitasking product. I can use this to clean up. I can use this in my waterline to make my eyes look bright and bigger. But I'm going to show you with concealer. So I'm going to take the lightest concealer shade I have. Mine's waterproof. I'm using a waterproof wax highly pigmented concealer because I don't want it to move and just slide off. I don't like liquid concealers. They're very greasy. So when you're working with wax products, waterproof products, it stays put. And you just get a nice little lip brush. You go back. I'm going to lean my elbow back on the table because we don't want to be moving the arm. Cray, cray. And now this is where you can clean up your line. So again, this is difficult to do if you don't have a steady hand. So putting your elbow on the table is going to clean that up. Now look how I just brighten that up and clean that line. If I went a little too heavy up here, same thing. I would use my concealer as a like magic eraser to clean up that area. Then I would go to a different brush, like a concealer brush, and then you wanna lightly, obviously buff that out because you don't wanna see a concealer line, right? So look at that gorgeous brow, right? What do you think? So I hope you learned something. What you definitely want to do at this point, now if you have more hairier brows than me, you want to take this brow brush and spray it with setting spray and then comb them up into place and set it. My brow was created with all pencils, right? So I'm going to spray the brow, okay? So I hope that you found this helpful. This is my quick tip of the day, the microblading hack, and I just saved you hundreds of dollars. If you learned and you were wowed by this, please share this video because you're helping me and you're helping other people. I love you guys. I'm Candice Bertolini, and I'm your makeup fix. Have a great day.